what interactive advertising's creative revolution means to me. My first thought is a pool slogan. I used to play a lot of pool, billiards. And we used to say, and now we've got them where they want us. So there's a sense going on right now of us having engineered a new kind of advertising. On the other hand, we're at the receiving end of it. And I must confess, in this new world where they have us, that I have this reoccurring nightmare. And the nightmare is that I'm on stage like this. There are bright lights, thousands of people out there. Randall's gotten thousands here. And I'm naked. And the reason I bring that up is that that's a little bit what advertising seems like today. For us, in fact, it's always been that way, but the difference is that except for the house lights, which are largely not on right now, they were never on before, and we couldn't see the audience. In this new world that we're in, and in the past, we only listened to a couple of people. We listened to our creative partner, if we were creative at an agency. We listened to the client. We listened to our boss. And we listened to award show jurors. Most of the feedback that we got was actually, when we produced commercials, wrote them, created them, was from award shows and press. We had no idea how the audience was receiving our message, or how they felt about it. Now, the difference is in this new naked atmosphere, we hear the audience loud and clear. And they don't work in, and they don't particularly like advertising, so it's no longer our boss or our client. Today, we need to find an audience. The challenge is we need to find an audience, entertain them, and measure them. The metrics issue, which came up earlier with a number of the speakers before me, is extraordinarily important in terms of feedback. And most important, we need to encourage them to get involved, to debate, share, and create with a brand at the center, which is the biggest challenge of all, because anybody would love to have a conversation with another person online, but when a brand enters into it, it easily can go awry. The audience, in a sense, is now a producer. They're our creative partner, and we're more orchestrators, in my opinion, than creators. Our job is to kick things off, to create something that kicks things off, and then to assist the audience as they take over. And we need to, in a sense, a very famous creative, Ty Montague, who we worked a lot with, used to say, you're on stage all the time, just like this, and you can't go to the bathroom in the new marketing. Basically, you have to keep the dialogue and the interest and the sharing going. Well, we need to recognize also that the audience is up on stage now, too, and that content is being trumped by conversation. And I think that's one of the most difficult things for traditional agencies to understand as they convert to more interactive and digital agencies, that it's not about things, it's about a process and a conversation. 30 seconds has now turned into months. Most of Campfire's campaigns run for 3 to 4 months. Some, like what we've been doing for Verizon's Fios, have been running for almost 4 years. And the evolution of an idea now is more important than its origins. So in other words, going back to that idea that we kick things off, and then the audience, if it's successful, if it's viral, they'll take it over. So you might say that we're orchestrating daily experiences. There's a word I love in this area that I took off because nobody I showed it to knew what it was, but there's a word called quotidian, which is not only a bread cafe, Le Pan Quotidien, but quotidian is a daily experience that we all go through. And what advertisers and marketers are doing now is orchestrating those daily experiences. And the sequence of those things that we orchestrate matters more than the things themselves. We learn enormously now because we're not doing one spot and one print ad. We do thousands of little things in any one campaign or platform. And so failures guide us. So you have to embrace failure now because you actually can correct. And that's where we go back to, in a sense, to the direct marketing world. A media planner now is a completely changed job. It's a bit like a weatherman because media is changing on an ongoing basis in the campaign. You're shifting and changing. There's no preset plan. And feedback is the message. So what we're hearing from the audience is as much for us as the rest of the audience. And even though it's a whole lot harder now, just to sum up, because I want to keep this short, I like advertising a lot more now. I go to work excited every day. Embrace nudity is my slogan.